I build a chapel.
I build the chapel.
You build a chapel.
You build the chapel.
Oh, we build a chapel.
We build the chapel. He built the chapel.
Amen.
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 It's not good. It won't work. It's impossible.
What do you know?
You better think of something else.
Bambolini, stop them! No more bottles! Get all the animals out of here and tell the people to go home!
Tell them to go home.
All of them! The people, the animals, the wagons, tell them to go home!
What do you mean, everything?
Bambolini, this won't work!
Hi, welcome to Bible Study with Mimi. And today we have a patron's request, and I'm thrilled to be talking about this today because it really gets to the heart of the matter. You know, there are two ways to lead, and we are taught this objectively. There's the Machiavelli way through fear, divide and conquer. And then there's and don't get me wrong, it's not Machiavelli's way, he's just the one that pointed it out. Okay. And then there's the way, Jesus's way, you unite and build. Okay, these are the two sides to being a leader. Okay, and one way, the fear way, leads to of course, the objective side end result, which is you die like a man in pain and suffering. And the other side is, you don't. You live life and you have a good life. And the thing is, this verse, this Matthew, is about stating straight up this concept, Men can't do it. Okay? But all things are possible with God.
No!
I am one with God. Okay? I am one with God. I'm not separate like those guys. Those guys are separated from God. They don't believe in God, or they think there's a God outside of them that's punishing them and being mean to them and, blessing these horrible people, and, instead of seeing it subjectively. Okay? No, we're going to unite and build. All right? He's blessed because he's a child of God. All right? And in that same Matthew chapter, it states how, a rich man, a camel will get through the eye of a needle before a rich man will get into the kingdom of heaven. And the kingdom of heaven is going into your mind. You are Jesus. You can't get to the Father without going through the Son. That's you. Okay? You're the Son. You're one of many inside the Son. You go within. Go within to yourself. Right? You go within to God. The consciousness in your heart. Okay? And all things are possible with God. Talk to him about it. Tell him all about it. And then spend the rest of your time praising, loving God. That is what you have in your consciousness. And all the things that come out of God. That's everyone and everything. Okay? And you don't think less of anyone or anything. Because it all comes out of God. It's all in God. And you really start to wrap this around yourself when you use that ultimate mental diet and contemplate. Okay, let's not be confused about this. Contemplation is powerful prayer. You don't have to do stats. Okay, you don't. And march around and doing affirmations and all that other stuff. Those are techniques to help you build faith. But a lot of times what ends up happening is you take it too far, you put it on a pedestal, and now that's not going to work anymore. You have to learn. And the Bible tells you this. I'm doing this. Give me the glory, man. What's going on? Don't thank the universe. That's a false god. It has no ears that can hear. It has no eyes that can see. It can't smell. It can't taste or touch. It can't feel. God is love. That runs through you. And you can contort it all kinds of ways. And it will present itself to you. That's what you gave your love to. That's what you gave your moments. The most precious things you have in the world. You threw pearls before swine. That's men can't do it. You trusted in men to do it. And what is the response from the men? Well, you can't sue us. We said there was a chance. We said it could. We said not sure. And what's the number 3 cause of death in the world? It's doctors. Leaving stuff inside patients during surgeries, this kind of thing, misdiagnosis, these kinds of things. And you trusted in them, and they're not you. They're not your God. You go into God. And that's what that Psalm 46 means. It means be still and know I am God. Okay? You hushed this one. I am the one in your heart, the one that gave you life. You wouldn't be even talking without him. And you're going to say, I am. Okay? I am. So it's understanding that, all things are possible with God. Just tell him all about it. Yeah, sure, it's be good. I would love that. That would be great. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm a millionaire. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, that feels good. That feels real good. You know, sure is great. I remember when I hardly had 2 pennies to, rub together. But now look, it's raining dollars. Money's like the rain. It just keeps coming down. And when you need more, when it heats up, here comes some more flowing down. It's great. Money's great. I love money. Best tool ever. It's an idea in the mind of God. It's good. It's very good. And let's us all do whatever we want to do, what we love to do. If you trust in God, because all things are possible with God.
Vielleicht the Beutel!
You go do what you love to do. You trust in the people around you. You love them. You believe they are just like you. Good, honest, loving, wonderful, just beautiful people. And you will get those things surrounding you. And the ones that can't be that way or change along the way, they fall. They fall away. Okay? They fade away. They leave your consciousness because you don't hold them in your consciousness anymore. Okay? Now you hold God in your consciousness. And all the aspects of God come to you. You know, and He's just the greatest. You know, you're the vessel. And it's awesome. So this verse in Matthew, you know, is really important to understand. You know, don't fall. Don't do that pride and hubris. I am God, thinking that your ego is God. Okay? And there's people who think, okay, well, so what? I got it all. I might as well kill myself because, you know, so what? I can have it all. You know, what's the point? You know, I think I'll just go to sleep forever. You know, and so good luck with that. And this is the rich man who has it all, but, you know, he has no pain and suffering. So he will. You know, he'll get it. He's asking for it. It's all right. It's how you learn. You know, but the majority are the meek, and they're the ones having tons of pain and suffering. Now, rich people have pain and suffering. Don't get me wrong. And they come to these realizations too, through their pain and suffering. All right? But that's usually the last place they go to, because they have all these resources available to them to try to get out of it any way they can before they're forced to just surrender and say, there's nothing I can do about this. I trust in you, Christ. Thank you. You know, and leaving it and just thinking about God. They won't do it. It doesn't occur to them to do it. Okay? Because they think they can always get themselves out of it. And for men, it's impossible. Okay? It's impossible. You have to go to the one in your heart. So you don't be double-minded, flipping back and forth between these two consciousnesses. You pick one. Okay? You pick one. And that's the one that's going to lead the way on that. And you can flip around between them, you know, but you're going to keep seeing the outside world. All right? You have to see all of life subjectively, all of it. Okay? It's all God. It all comes out of Him. He's infinite. You know, therefore, there's an infinite supply. Don't worry about it. You know, then everybody would be a millionaire. Why would you think that? It's all relative. There's some people who don't think about being a millionaire. They think about having 4 bags of rice instead of 1. Okay? It's not like that. Stop it. That's you and your perception. You bless them. You wish them prosperity and abundance and riches. You don't detail out that information to them. God in their heart knows what that is. Thank you very much. He'll take care of it. Okay? That's the problem with this social caca. Okay? You don't get to tell me what to think and how to live my life. All right? You don't. You don't get to compare me to others. That's comparing apples and oranges. Nobody's alike. You know, there's no 2 people alike. Cut it out. Stop trying to shove everybody into, you know, your square. It ain't gonna work. Okay? It's got to be smooth. It's got to fit. It's got to resonate. And that's what these 2 sides are about. And it's about leadership in the sense that you're the only one leading your life. You need to lead it. Okay? You can follow others and be asleep, screaming you're woke. All right? While you pave a road to hell. Or you can go within and say, I don't know how to end this. I only know everybody thinks they're doing good. I forgive them for showing me that, Father. Thank you for changing how I see that. You're blameless and I'm blameless. Forgive them, Father. They don't know what they're doing. This is done. Amen. Okay, and that's it. It's done. And walk away. Keeps rearing its ugly head. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody thinks like that. That's forgiven and forgotten. So much century. And keep on trucking. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you.
Oh, excuse me. We have a gift. To the captain, from the people of Santa Victoria. It's not a great wine, but it's not bad.
You sure you can spare it?
There's 1 million more where this came from.
Amen. 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 Sing it over. Amen. 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 See the baby wrapped in the manger on Christmas morning. See him in the temple talking with the elders who marvel at his wisdom. Down at the Jordan where John was baptizing and saving all sinners.